Click Stuff is brought to you by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama. Check them out at luckydicecafe.com. Hey everybody, welcome to Click Stuff today. This is your host, Daniel Powell speaking. Just want everybody to know that Click Stuff is brought to you by trollandtoad.com, where coupon code CLICKSTOFF will get you 5% off of your HeroClix purchases. We also appreciate any support for our Patreon to help support this channel. That is patreon.com/clickstuff. $1 and above gets you entered into monthly entries. $5 and above gets you into our Discord, exclusive Discord chat, and with exclusive early access to our HeroClix training classes. So without further ado, joining me today is Jason Alvey.
What's up?
And Tylor Spees.
Hey.
So we've got our pre-Worlds episode today, guys. Are we ready to go this week?
I wish it was already here.
I need to practice all week forever.
I think you'll be fine. You got second in the Winnamap Friday, right?
I did. That was fun. All those games were super close.
If Q had hit a breakaway roll though, or not Q, but if Iceman could only have hit a little breakaway,
I would not have beaten you by 5 points.
Right. Yeah. So, for those wondering, on our YouTube channel, I did stream a couple of the online Winnamap games. So those are up on our YouTube channel. The first one was me and Tylor. I played full Q Prime as voted by our Facebook group. And Tylor's playing his Worlds team of a couple of whales and skeets and surters and all kinds of cool stuff. So then we also streamed Tylor versus George Massue playing Black Adam, which that game came down to pretty much Black Adam dying to a souped up skeets, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, standard skeets.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Souped up.
The stop click. Yeah.
The stop click colossal skeets. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, skeets was fun.
Yeah, so those are up on our YouTube channel. It was a lot of fun. It was fun commentating yours and George's game. Hopefully I didn't say anything offensive, Tylor, but I was calling your guys' moves, and then whenever you TK'd at Alex Wilder, I was going, no, he's got stealth, Tylor.
Yeah.
I mean, I was fully expecting George
to say it.
To say it, and I was like, come on, George, Alex Wilder has stealth. I'm thinking it, right? And I'm like, come on. I mean, like, George has been playing Alex Wilder for
a long time.
A minute, like in prep for Worlds. And
I think we both just didn't think of it because, like, the initial, just because, I broke a wall and it created stealth. So the initial line, I wasn't thinking there was any hindering there.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's not like you cheated or anything necessarily. You guys just both forgot that he had stealth. So, but that's why we do these. That's why we practice, right? So.
Yep.
So now you know to not do that in the future, and George now knows that he has stealth. So
learn something new every game.
Yeah, yep. Absolutely. So Jason and I I guess we'll just kind of start talking about, I don't know, we go over what we're talking about today. We'll start out with some world singles talk here first, and then we'll talk teams, and then we'll talk states, and then the skirmish format. But Jason and I practiced yesterday for, I don't know, about 8 hours yesterday.
Probably like 6 hours, yeah.
Yeah, and
Jeez.
I think we got like 4 games in, or maybe 3. But we team built and during lunch, and I got another box. I got a new box for Worlds.
Ooh.
Yep.
It was funny. Jason and I literally went out shopping together for
a box.
Official fishing pack. Yeah.
Yes, we're walking to Dick's Sporting Goods, packing around a Starro and a Surter.
See if it'll fit.
Yeah. See if it'll fit.
Yeah. So we were totally like a couple of gals shopping for purses before.
Yeah.
I like it.
So that was good yesterday. I'm excited. Jason, do you mind? You don't have to share everything, but do you mind kind of sharing that we worked on a Black Adam team for you?
Yeah. We worked on Dan had been trying to get me to play Black Adam. He's like, Black Adam, you'll have fun playing Black Adam.
Well, no, Jason. Well, Jason wanted to play. Jason's been wanting to play Mystical.
Yeah.
So that was the key there, is that Jason wanted to play Mystical, wanted to play something fun.
I've been playing a triple Tri-Sentinels before,
which is also
rotation.
Fun.
Yeah, which I had fun doing rotation. Before I was the Green Lantern, so I had to figure out something to do instead of the Green Lanterns. They leave a pretty big hole in the team.
Yeah.
Not being available. So I got like the Zero ring, and then Nightshade, and the Nightbringer ring, but I don't know. Nightshade was pretty squishy. She does a lot of cool stuff, but man, just one hit and it just ruins it all. And she's either useless or dead at that point.
Yep.
And so I finally wrote down and told Dan I would try the Black Adam. And I'll be damned if it's just not really fun.
Yep. He's so mobile. Ugh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
and the guys on him, and the guys are giving me a lot of crap because they're like, Dan, you said Black Adam wasn't any good. And I'm like, and so just to be clear, it's not that I suddenly think that Black Adam is the piece, but I think Black Adam
mystical piece.
Is the mystical piece. Yes, I would agree with that. And he is a ton of fun. Like,
yep.
I watched, so George, we were talking in our pre-show, George Massey has been playing Black Adam quite a bit on the online tournaments. Mm-hmm. And I played against George. And man, it just looked like George was having such a good time, like rolling the swiftness and sidestepping and doing all this other cool stuff. Like Tyler just said, he's super mobile. And he's just fun.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to figure out the last little bit of stuff for Jason's team, but I think half the team wants Jason to play Tri-Sentinel, and
Dan wants him to.
Yeah, I guess 2/3 of the team wants him to play Tri-Sentinel, and I don't want him to play a Tri-Sentinel.
Yeah, I didn't play Tri-Sentinel on the version of practice yesterday.
Tri-Sentinel's so good.
But I see the value. I see the value of the Tri-Sentinel. I mean, I like Tri-Sentinels. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just trying something different. It's hard to get a good perspective because I don't get to play like against a bunch of other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just getting all this Unimind practice in.
And you might not be the best against Unimind. I'll admit to that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So maybe I have a skewed view. I don't know.
Well, I mean, and I tried to explain this a little bit yesterday, and so Tyler and I think we agree on this, but for different reasons. Tyler says, well, the Tri-Sentinel makes you have to attack it first, per se. Like, you want to get it off the board.
Yeah, right? You don't want to be retailed by Tri-Sentinel ever.
Yeah, you don't want to be retailed by Tri-Sentinel, and you want to make sure that you can get... And then I think, from my perspective, I always want to make sure that I can get an early points lead. because to me, that's how I determine pacing of the game, is by forcing pressure on my opponents by getting an early point lead. And I'm like, well, I'll just take Tri-Sentinel. That's fine. I'll go 14 attack. And this is not a uni. This is an ID card in case I miss. And there's a lot of teams that can make a 14 attack Cyclops. So that's what I was trying to explain to Jason yesterday, is that this was not a uni mine thing.
I know that. How many times have I had a 14 attack Cyclops Retaliator?
Fair.
I'm well aware of that.
No, I get it. No, I get it, Jason. So what I'm trying to say though is
what if you do 2 Tri-Sentinels? That makes it harder.
I had 3 on the team yesterday, and it still just goes up and blows one out.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to I'll always take the retails first. I mean,
and I am very skewed in my view of HeroClix over the last year, because it's hard for Wales to take out a Tri-Sentinel in the back. It is. Like I don't have 14 attack.
Right, but you only have to roll. You have to roll an 8 up close.
Yeah, but I have to get there.
Yeah,
right?
You getting the reach is the problem. So I get it, right? So it's, again, I'm not trying to say that it's a uni thing, but it's just more of my argument against the Tri-Sentinel was, I think it's twofold. Is theme teams are about even these days, so there's no guarantee that you'll necessarily get to take advantage of any sort of blocking terrain situation, especially with like a muck time being a thing.
Sporting arena,
Harley's, roller rink, and then like even the PAL farm has no blocking on it, which I did that on purpose. So
yeah, no, and the original team had all that built into it for just that reason, like 0 ring barrier from Nightshade, barrier from ID.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, I get it. So, but so there was that perspective. So that's my perspective, and it's just Tri-Sentinel is 30 points, to just be taken out. Like Groot's 20, but like 10 points can mean a lot these days.
Tri-Sentinel should just be 10 points.
I agree.
You know what? If Tri-Sentinel was 10 points, if they, I will say this: if Tri-Sentinel was 10 points, I would play Black Adam for Worlds this week.
I don't even think I'd play Black. I'd play 30 Tri-Sentinels. I don't know what you're talking about.
I would definitely start out every team with 10 Tri-Sentinels and go from there.
Yeah. So a big 5-gallon bucket full of robots to pack around.
Yeah. Yeah, we would have, instead of buying a fishing tackle box for the trip, we would have bought 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That Magneto calling pretty good.
Yeah.
What
are you saying? What Magneto call in?
The black. What is that place called? The what's the Black King and Black King? What is that called?
Hellfire Club.
Hellfire Club. The Hellfire Club one that gives them +1 attack and defense.
Yeah.
The Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you could just play him on the course.
Mm-hmm. Hellfire Club's going to be a thing pretty soon.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
I feel like, in my opinion, a team can't be a thing until it gets a good retail. And now, Hellfire Club got it, X-Men got it, Brotherhood of Mutants got it. Afterworlds. This is Afterworlds talk. I'm sorry. I'm trying to resist.
Hellfire Club technically has it right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So yeah, we talked about this kind of pre-show. It's funny. At least Tylor and I, and Jason for the most part, we've been, because when we look at a preview, we're like, man, what a fantastic piece for X team.
Yeah.
And it's like, nope, I can't be thinking about that right now.
So hard.
And it's one of those things, it's like I'm watching all these unboxings and stuff, for the most part, trying to see distribution. because for Team Worlds, I'm more concerned about, what's going to be pulled together, what Colossals kind of come together, and then so we get a pre-release this week, and we're going to be practicing our Team Worlds builds the best we can, and just trying to get the most prep that's possible. I think this is it's one of those things, like, I will say this about Team Worlds at this point, now that the set's been mostly previewed. I think it's probably the most fair Team Worlds, at least from a sealed perspective, because the set's brand new. Sure, it's been previewed, but you only get like 1 or 2 days to preview
actually
it.
Play it.
Yeah, actually play it. To where, like, ADW had been out for a few weeks. Black Panther had been out for a few weeks. This is probably the first time, since Guardians of the Galaxy that the set for Team Worlds is not actually legal for singles play.
Yeah, because, for the last few years, they've just been like, hey, this is releasing a week before. Good luck.
Yeah,
Man.
well, no, because, what if, so if we look at Worlds last year, it was Battle World, right, which that was legal for the event and had been out. So everyone kind of had a really good idea of distribution. It's more of a, not really brick or case distribution, but booster distribution.
Well, even Nats, it was,
And Nats was AI.
No. This last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 2018 Nats was AI Battle.
I meant 2019 Nats.
Yeah, 2019 Nats was Black Panther.
Oh.
And Jason, it sounds like you're breathing into a...
I can.
Oh, sorry.
He's just getting heavy breathing thinking about all these X-Men that are coming.
That's true.
It's getting me hot and bothered.
So if I think about the year before that, that would have been Team Worlds, right? When Howard won, so that was ADW. There was no Team Nats. And then even the year before that, that would have been X-Men, Uncanny X-Men. So that had been out for a while at that point. So, and even Rock Cups was TMT and Battle World. So, but Battle World had been out for a little bit even before Rock Cup from a pre-release perspective. So,
do you guys think there's a chance that this set is more effective on the meta than Black Panther? It's so.
I think the Colossals are where this set's going to matter.
Yeah, I just keep looking at stuff and it's so good. Like, oh
I don't know
my god.
I don't know if it has as much good stuff as Black Panther, but I think the regular figures just don't seem as good.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So I was. We can talk about it a little bit. I'm okay with that. So I think the biggest takeaway from me this morning, and as I was looking through the set, was the Fast Forces.
That's the biggest takeaway?
Well, so
you mean the Colossal hate in the Fast Forces?
Nope.
The retail hate, I mean.
Somewhat. But no, like what really stood out to me, like right off the bat, was the Fast Forces Wolverine. I guess
I must have missed this. I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I think you did. We get a flurry call out in story, right there. We get a flurry call out regardless of side of map.
Okay, I was like, we already have a flurry call out, Dan.
No, we don't. No, I mean, you can't say that Super Rare Wolverine's a flurry call out because it's dependent.
I mean, I can because I'm always on their side of the map.
That's true. But no, Fast Forces Wolverine at 50 points just has charge flurry 11-3.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, no, that's good.
It's great. It's not good. It's great.
Okay, it's okay.
I'm sorry, I've been
God.
playing a bunch of Flurry and Wolverines for like 2
Yeah,
years,
me
2
too.
years.
It's like
You're gonna have to do a little better to get me that excited.
maybe with like a Unimind Cosmic team where you're sitting on your side of the map. I'm sure this is good.
Exactly. What do you think I'm talking about? What else would I be talking about? Come on now.
The combat reflex is also pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he
something
doesn't
we've
have a
had.
stop click or perplex, and
right, you'd have to use the bounty.
well,
Yeah.
I mean, if as long as your call out piece has access to sidestep, then you're fine.
That's true.
You can probably make it work.
It's harder for a charge piece though, because you don't have the range.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he doesn't have sidestep. He doesn't have his, I don't know.
I get it. I mean,
I think I have to use the bounty with him, the bounty ID.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's probably fine.
He can't get off the map on his own.
You guys, this is the first time I'm looking at this Fast Forces, and I do not like it.
You don't like the? Oh my gosh, you don't like the Wolverine?
I don't like. I just don't like that these figures attack me personally. Like, what the hell? Nobody better run 6 of these against me.
Oh, I'm playing this whole son of a bitch. Just
My whales are never hitting again. Oh my god. 20 points and you get shapeshifters against any colossal? What the hell?
Hell yes, I love it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There's a
good.
Jubilee.
Right
There's a
20-point
Jubilee
X-Man.
ID.
A 20-point X-Man with an ID.
That gives you shape
It
change.
does that. Yep, I love it. Love it.
God damn.
Well, now to be clear, the Jubilee at 35 points is really great.
Yeah, she could pulse
She's
wave
got pulse
too.
wave.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
need-
she's only got a 4 range. Now she's got to be close, and you got to be able to get her off the map and stuff. But I like Jubilee that we have now.
Yes, we all do like the Jubilee.
Yeah.
No, Dan.
Don't be hating.
That Jubilee is a stone cold killer. She's just good.
Yeah, Jubilee. You know what? Energy exploded Jason's Daredevil yesterday and killed his Nightshade and rolled a 6.
That seems okay.
And took
Yeah.
took a token off of his Daredevil with energy explosion. So
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
I love that you can't prop those. It's just like, whatever happens, I'm just like, man, you did this to yourself. Don't even complain.
yeah. Well, no, I
Yeah.
mind controlled the Daredevil yesterday and rolled a crit hit, and then I moved the Daredevil. I did something I'd never done before. I perplexed up the Daredevil's movement before I mind controlled him to have him run further up. And then I rolled a 6 and a 5, and Jason went prob, and I went nope. You can't prob your own Daredevil.
Oh, it's so sad.
It was
It
sad. I shed a little tear. Like,
Yeah.
Anyways, now we ran off the
Yep,
board
we're in the
here.
weeds.
But no, Jubilee. Jubilee. I think the Fast Forces Jubilee is fantastic. I'm only sad that we don't have a Gambit ID.
I know. That would be nice if we did.
What's Gambit do?
Side
'Cause this
Blast.
one gives you prob against the Colossals, and then it gives side blast.
Man, I hate this.
Running shot, stealth, double target.
Force blast.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, not bad. 2 target.
And,
Yeah.
Well, the Storm's the Storm's a great call out with running shot, energy explosion, and she could get herself off the board.
Yeah, there's that double target EE.
Yeah. So Storm is highly likely to replace Jubilee here in the future.
She's
Well,
got better range.
I mean, for like a month, right? Until we get the other Storm, which is just like better in every way.
Well, no, remember you can still get 2 Storms.
Yeah, but you do 2 of the other Storm.
Right. Don't get me started. Like I've been holding back
Yeah.
excitement. Someone, who was it? Josh Essex posted. I'm thinking about After Worlds and all these cool X-Men pieces that we're getting, and all these cool robots with Beta Ray Bill. How are you going to stop it? And I said, Asgard Storm. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Yes, it's good.
don't even the thing I've been thinking of, and again, I'm not really going off in the weeds here because we're still talking about an X-Man.
Mhm.
Is in some of these matchups, if you just play Asgard, the Bifrost map,
Yeah.
call out Storm into the Bifrost and knock her onto click 2.
For 2, you can't reduce it by 2.
You can't reduce it by 2. That gets around like the 2-click Sentinels that are coming out in the new set. But yeah, no, I get that the new Storm is fantastic, but this other Storm is good too.
She's good.
She's good. She'll just never be played once the other Storm is released.
I mean, you can play both, right? I mean, you could sideline it.
Yeah, but why? I don't understand. They do the exact same thing, but the other one's just better. I guess if you only have 70-point call-in character.
It depends on your team. Yeah, if you don't have, and not everybody has an 85-point character to call them in.
Yeah, I mean 85. Yeah. The thing with the new Asgard Storm is that 85 points is very specific.
It's a little awkward, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very specific amount of pulse wave damage.
50's that sweet spot.
Yeah, 50's the sweet spot. I mean 70's fine for Lockjaw, right? And Kovic and that sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, so is 85. I get that 85 is too, but 50's that sweet spot currently. I think we should just be glad that the Fast Forces is not 40, 70, and 40.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they'll be better.
Yeah, as if Gardner and Trader needed to be even better than they are, but.
That Wolverine, if had that Battle 3 on that top click, would be that much better.
Yeah, that's true.
Then I'd be excited about it. Yeah.
Well, so, I mean, again, the Cosmic team is going to love the Fast Forces Wolverine.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I will, right? Because I want to be able to call out and do 11, 6, and 6.
Yeah, that's always fun.
So.
I mean, he's competing with that other common Wolverine, too. I mean, that guy.
Yeah, that guy's crazy as well.
12 attack and no shape change or stealth, within 3, yeah.
No stealth.
I mean, I think the big thing is that the Fast Forces Wolverine and the common Wolverine from this set 100% take the bounty ID slot. And I would even make an argument that he can take the Headmaster Wolverine spot if you just play it correctly.
Just depends on the team.
Right. Mm-hmm. But, man, this set, if you just were to sum up this set, it's ID card heaven.
It's that. It's I mean, looking at the Colossus, I can talk about more than half of them for 10 minutes each.
All right. Well, so give us your top 3 that you're excited about.
Okay, so it's not. Well, I probably won't play it, but it will be played. So the 2 Proteuses, if you spend 40 points on the 20-point one and 2 of the 10-point ones, you can get, for 1 action, you can get 8 squares of barrier.
All right, so hold on. Which number is the first Proteus? Let's talk about him.
It is...
C004.
Yep, 4 and 14.
20-point one, yeah.
Okay, so 004 has 20 points and monster.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're excited about what? You won't play this guy?
I won't, because I don't care about barrier. But there's a barrier team here for 40 points. So he has traded barrier on a 20-point Colossal Retaliator. That alone is insane.
Yeah.
He has
20-point barrier piece is always good.
Right, but not only does he have barrier, he can use it as free and make 2 markers. He also has shape change and smoke cloud as free, or his shape change and smoke cloud traded, and the smoke cloud is also free and he can place 2 markers.
Well, no, so he can do barrier or smoke cloud as free.
Yeah.
And then other characters within 3 can't use improved abilities. That's crazy.
Right, for 20 points, and he's a retail with Battle Fury. So
yeah,
that's pretty good. So that guy's insane, right? For 20 points. Then you go down to the 14 one, and he's 10 points.
So hold on, let's talk about this. Let's finish talking about G004 real quick.
Okay.
Sure. Just one at a time here. All right, so he doesn't have his movement power at 20.
Right.
But he does have his colossal retail power,
Mm-hmm.
so he gets 2. So he doesn't do any. Okay, so he does get to just make a close attack. So he's 10 for 3. So that could be 13-6. And a hit character
I like
gets
the way
2.
you think, Dan.
Yeah, always. Even if this power is lost, characters with fear tokens must roll a d6 when making an attack and negatively modify their attack by half the result. That's hilarious. And remove 1 fear token. Now, in bad news for this guy, he does not have any reducer on his stop click.
Yeah, which could come up. It's not like the most relevant thing, but it could come up. And then the other one.
Which one? What number is he?
14.
All right.
So first of all, this is a 10-point monster piece and ruler piece. So that's very relevant.
So you're playing this guy too, right?
No. I'm not playing him on whales. All right, so whenever a character within range, a character, friendly or opposing, is giving a costed action, after resolutions, you may generate a blocking, hindering, obscuring, or water train marker within 3 squares of that character, but not in their square. At the beginning of your turn, remove these markers. So it's not barrier, but it is barrier, right? His stop is super senses, so he can get it from pulse wave. You can't outwit it. And he has a trait. When he's missed by a range attack, after resolutions, heal him 1 click, and he can heal past his starting lines with this.
So hold on, real quick, Tyler. So let's stop on that first trait real quick.
Okay.
So why would you not play this with whales?
Just because I don't stay in my starting area, and it's only within his range, so it's 5 squares.
But they're given the costed action when they're within range, right? Okay. So on your initial move up, you move up a whale, you generate a barrier on the underground map so that they don't get shot when you move up turn 1.
Could I do that? Whenever a character within range is given a costed action, after resolution, I could.
I'm not a rule. I mean, I know a lot about the rules, but this is maybe one of those things where I need to look up the.
That seems like it works though, and if it does, then yeah. So you do 2 of these guys on a team for 20 points. You move up a whale, place 2 barriers in front of him. Move up another whale, place 2 barriers up in front of him. Move up Carnage, place 2 more barriers. So anyway, yeah. So for 40 points, you do 1 of the 20 points ones and 2 of the 10-point ones. You do a free barrier, a power barrier with the other guy, which is 6 barrier markers, and then these each give you 1 for the costed action. So it's 8 barrier markers a turn for 40 points. Seems
pretty good.
Yeah, like for 40 points, and you're at a +3 monster theme already.
Does he really have 0 damage on his?
That one does. Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
So he can make a close attack?
It's just the fear token. He's for the other stuff.
Well, he hit characters gain immobile, but I mean you can perplex up his damage so he can make a close attack. So he can do damage and gain immobile. You just got to put some perplexes into his damage.
Place says you can make a close attack and then do so also. Yeah. Yep, you could. Yeah.
Now, and this guy on his stop click, he gets around Asgard Storm by having super senses.
Yep.
Or at least has a chance to get around Asgard Storm.
Because it's protected pulse wave, so yeah.
So Storm's thing says that it just can't be reduced below 1.
Right.
So nothing about it being evaded or whatever.
Yeah, you have to hit for it.
So Tyler, I think you're playing G014 Proteus, bud.
I don't know. I don't know if I am or not. We'll have to test. I might.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
It would be a different team. It's really good though.
I mean, I don't know, if I'm just thinking out loud, right? Like, you're using, it would be different in that you would, if you wanted to play the Carnages, you'd probably have to get rid of Surtur.
Which I'm not.
Which you're not probably going to, because Surtur's always a good threat, but because you use the Carnages to carry up the Walking Woods when you
for the most part.
Yeah.
And block for Surtur.
Right. So I don't know. I mean, I can see it either way here.
Yeah. I mean, it's good.
But being able to like protect your map or protect your whales on a map move up is pretty wild.
But yeah, I mean, it's good, and just like even just like that 40 points on ruler or monster, it just like that you get 8 squares of barrier for one action.
Mm-hmm.
Seems good.
Right. Mm-hmm. I dig it.
Yeah. Too bad they're not mystical.
Can't have everything.
Now, I guess the other thing is other characters within 3 squares can't use improved abilities. So the G004 one, does that would affect like a Colossal moving away, right?
Oh yeah, it'd affect me if it says other characters, does it?
Other characters, yeah.
Oh, so it would affect me, but it shouldn't matter.
But you're probably not playing the G00, the G004 on the Wales team. You're probably playing the 14.
The G004 also, I mean, it's all when an enemy does something too. So if they get up in your grill, you can disrupt some stuff with that.
Sure.
Yeah, real good.
So for bonus points today, we are talking about X-Men for constructed. But now we will do a full set review after Worlds, and then so we'll have time to play it next week or this week. Today is Sunday, so this week as we head into
that's exciting.
Team Worlds and we're in the week of Worlds now. It has arrived.
Dude, a week from right now.
Oh, dude, we're in the end game.
I like it.
A week from now, the top 8 will be maybe over with.
Yeah.
Because it's 1 o'clock now on the Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, it starts at 1 p.m.?
No, I'm just saying that
over.
It may be over with at this point.
Yeah. Are they doing top 8 last day?
Yes.
I would assume so. That's what Kenny has kind of alluded to online.
Okay. That's cool.
So, yeah. No, I'm excited. I'm excited about this week and.
Me too. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. So it's gonna be me, you, Jason, and Alex will be there from the Clicksoft crew.
Mm-hmm.
So. Just as a small plug, I will be having the Clicksoft custom dice with me. They're $10 a set. If anybody wants some, hit me up, and they will help support the channel, namely the laptop replacement that I had to buy so I could record the podcast. Help negate some of that cost. So I mean, I think, again, just to wrap up the Team Worlds talk, the biggest thing for me is going to be looking at booster distribution this week.
Yeah.
So I know that I think whenever we do ours this week, Jason, we'll probably just have everybody, even the folks that are not going, just be like, hang on before you dump your boosters. Yeah. Let's take a picture of all of the boosters. Tyler, do you get to go to a pre-release beforehand?
I do not. The only one is Wednesday near me, and I think they start I need to check. Because it's like I get off at 5, and it's like an hour and a half away, and I think it starts at 6. But I'll check.
Man. Well, if you do, just be like, I need to take pictures of all of your boosters, please.
Yeah.
And then post it online. That'd be fine. We'll probably post ours online. I want folks to be prepped.
Mm-hmm. Research.
But so yeah, we kind of morphed from singles talk to Team Worlds talk. So I want to talk a little bit more about singles. And I know Tyler here. So one of our questions, we talked about the mystical team. Our question from Giordano was, what non-cosmic theme teams have you practiced against, and what do you foresee performing best at Worlds? So we talked about the Black Adam team, and then. You be prepped for Wales, right, Tyler?
Yeah, I mean there'll be at least one Wales team there. I've seen a few other people playing with monster, like a different variation of monsters. So, I mean, there's going to be other ones. I haven't seen.
Like what? Like what? Are they using whales or are they using other stuff?
Not whales. I've seen some with Cat Venom. Raven is popular, right? Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want to give up too much away because it's not my team, you know.
Right.
But
I mean, yeah, you don't have to give up specifics. I mean,
there's a lot of good monsters out there, obviously.
I mean, I can pull up Monster here. I'm pulling up Monster on Realms and
like all of the chases, right? The Batman chases.
Yeah.
Murder Machine. I'm sure there'll be Murder Machines there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to deal with that. Vulture's still a thing.
Yeah.
Well, the question was, what other non-cosmic theme teams?
Oh, theme teams. Monster and Mystical are obviously the big ones. There'll probably be a ruler team or two. You know, you might see some Staros.
Yeah, Starro Ruler. I mean, there's been some folks playing that one publicly. Yeah, I mean, it goes back to. I mean, we don't want to talk about anything that people have entrusted us with, right?
Right.
The some people had talked to me about in confidence about the Kobik Trader Unseen Zero Ring Tech. But somebody played that on a Winamap.
Yeah, it's pretty out there now.
So it's out there, right? So that's something to be prepped for. And so I'm just looking through. I'm just kind of spitballing through realms here and looking at the units about other theme teams that would be good. I guess X-Men is still possibly a thing.
Yeah.
One that you got to be prepped for. I don't. And again, I keep harping on this one. I don't think X-Men is as strong. It had that narrow window last summer when PJ won Canadian Nats with it.
Lane won 3 states.
Lane won 3 states with it.
I won states with it.
Yeah, Jason. That's right. Jason did one of states with
Sorry,
it too.
Jason.
Jason was the Swarm, and then Lane and PJ were the
Bird.
The Bird.
I like the Swarm better.
Yeah, and Swarm had some other successes. I'm just thinking of what I know locally.
I think the Swarm would be good right now. I do.
And I think but the problem is that and the meta adjusted with 2 archetypes that are still a thing that are really popular. The first one is what I still call the Max Mangog Protect. So that's from. So I played that team right out of the gate last summer, and I won the second half of states with it against X-Men, and I won the Super Qualifier at Gen Con with it last year. So that's your high cosmic theme with Star Fox and Lockjaw or Collector, all kinds of good cosmic goodness with floras to body block Mangog, so that you're not able to get to Mangog easily.
Yeah, I rescind my statement. X-Men is trash right now. Don't play it. I'm sorry. I just thought it can't be Kobik at all.
Right. Yeah, it has a really hard time against Kobik, and especially like the Kobik.
The mystical Mangog trap.
Yeah. So that's a really hard one for it to beat. And then
Mind Control's good against them.
That was going to be my second point. Mind Control. So Starro, Kobik, and Uni all have Mind Control. Just out of the gate, right? I mean, of course, you can get like Astronomer with Mind Control. Trader with Mind Control.
Yeah.
And there's another one that just starts with the Mind Gem, right? But he's probably not.
But he's not good.
Yeah, if I can't think of him, he's probably not that Grandmaster.
Is it Loki? Oh, Grandmaster. Okay.
Loki's the one that comes with him. At least that's what it looks like on Grandmaster has the Mind Gem right below him, so I'm pretty sure it's him.
Yeah. There's just lots and lots of Mind Control.
Right. So Mind Control is just really hard for the X-Men to play against.
I mean, they can beat Kobik if Cyclops can get past her super senses and shape change.
Then they don't get Mangogged first.
If they have Mangog, they don't all have Mangog.
That's true.
Yeah, they don't all have Mangog, and they don't all have Trick either.
Mm-hmm.
But
would you play the Spider Buggy? Not the Spider Buggy, the other one. The Start car with them? That seems like it'd be good.
Thought about that, honestly.
Oh, I guess they normally play the Ring, don't they? It's pretty similar.
well, the Swarm typically plays the Ring, but
Yeah.
the third problem with all of that comes into play as Vulture.
Yeah.
Now, a good Vulture build should be able to equip and barrier enough. So this goes back to
Well, a good Wolverine team should be able to shoot the thing turn one, right?
right.
You
Well,
can't shoot the Valk arms; they're indestructible.
Oh yeah.
yeah, you can't. You'd have to get a gene out there to TK away the arms.
Which is possible if you play an Angel.
So the thing is that the team has to be built to steal the Arc arms, which I don't think makes it the most optimal Swarm or Bird build. So if you play the Ring, you can't really play the Ring either because Vulture doesn't need another +1 to his attack value.
That's true.
Yeah.
But a good Vulture build should be able to equip it, sidestep back behind, and then do barrier. So you're only really being able to shoot at his perplexes. And then it comes into play where you can play the tank on the X-Men build. But then if your tank misses or something goes wrong, you're still giving up a tank that Vulture starts off flurrying on or whatever. So it's hard, right? So I mean, X-Men could be a thing, but it's gonna have to be the X-Men Pro that plays it. I mean, I'll just admit, I don't think personally I could play X-Men Swarm or Blackbird well enough to be confident in my chances at a top 8 placement at Worlds this week.
Yeah, I don't think the matchups are there right now.
No, it needs to evolve. The team needs new stuff to evolve with.
Yep. Yeah, I think the main ones are just like the 3 best generics right now: Monster, Mystical, Ruler, right?
Yeah.
Well, outside of Cosmic, because he said no Cosmic.
So what's the ruler team?
It'd be like Gastaro, all the Ruler retails, and maybe that mind control piece on the Skull.
The Skull
on that one map. It's pretty good.
It's like it's like a Starro, Surtur, Groot, the starter, the starter skull, and then the train camp map is the one you're thinking of.
Yeah.
I don't know, even go ahead.
What's the last What's the most Oh, it's Elseworlds. Never mind. Ignore me.
Oh, what were you thinking?
I was thinking if Spider-Man was still legal. It's not.
Oh, no.
No.
It's super not.
No, sadly. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have Mephisto on it. Sorry.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Mephisto doesn't get the... that train camp map with Loki or with Starro is super hard to get around.
Yeah.
Just because everything is wide open for them to do all of their mind control.
Too bad we never figured that scientist team out.
The Spider-Man one?
The Spider-Man one, yeah.
Dude, it's out there, I believe.
It
could kill a Kobik, pretty easily.
It could. I haven't figured out what the whole build is though.
Let's just fill in for our listeners. So the scientist team that we were thinking of is ABPI, Spider-Man at 145, the Battle Fury Colonel Poison Lady, a Wesley Crusher.
Yeah, that's about as far as I got.
Yeah, that's about as far as probably like a.
I wasn't sure. Yeah.
Something like a Mjolnir, a Mjolnir or
Yeah.
a Power Gem or something on Spider-Man. And
I don't think he needs it.
This is hold on. I'm just gonna say it.
More Mjolnir.
More number, better, smaller number.
True, you're right.
Yeah. I mean, a Power Gem on him is pretty cool.
Mjolnir gives him
Mr.
range
Oz. And Mr. Oz.
Oh yeah, Mr. Oz.
Mr. Oz, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm just building it here in Realm while we're talking. So it was like Mr. Oz, Spider-Man. It could be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
There you go.
Just kidding. It's not Spider-Man, guys. I'm just finishing it out here real quick.
Basically, you have a TK with Oz. TK him up 8. Then he jumps. I think he's 9 movement.
He's got 9 movements with leap climb, yeah.
So that's a range of swing of 17.
And he's giant reach.
Giant reach of 19. And he's swinging with Battle Fury Precision Strike on a Kobik. Right. And then you have a amount of perplexes. Yeah.
Flurry with however much damage, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's pretty easy to you'd want to get his damage to a 6, so you would only use 1 attack on Kobik and then 1 attack on something else, preferably. But
Yeah, I think we ran out of just having enough perplexes was really the problem.
Yeah, if Wesley wasn't unique, man.
Yeah. Well, giving him Mjolnir would let him be able to flurry from 5 squares away.
Or do 13 for 5.
Yeah, or be 13 for 5. But that's just it's not really a glass. I won't call it a glass cannon.
Because he is decently hard to kill.
Yeah, he's decent hard to kill, but man, it's kind of
it's a one trick pony. It's
a one trick pony, man.
Yeah.
But
it's
I
too
think
bad
it could be Kobik teams.
Huh?
I think it could be Kobik teams.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, I guess you could put Moira on there for the perplex or something.
No, Moira doesn't work for the perplex because
you gotta have X-Men.
Yeah,
okay. Well, you can put Ensign Crusher on there. He's 25 points. He's 25 points at his load without the stop clicks, and he's got perplex to start.
There you go.
Or just go all out and just add Red Leader.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Red Leader.
Yeah. Red Leader.
Is he legal? He is.
Yeah, he's
Oh, definitely Red Leaguer then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't really give you any points left for your. That's 290 points.
Easy. That's it.
There you go. Yeah,
it's done.
That's it.
All right, somebody play that teams. Let me know how it goes.
Well, and then you have enough points there to call in another perplex too.
With Harley.
Colonel. No, I mean you'd have to call in with Colonel Poison. So it'd have to be a 40-point perplex piece. Call in Beast.
Is that one legal? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So
it shares a keyword, right? +2.
No, not that one.
No, not that one. This is Regenesis.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, call in Beast. What object is good for Spider-Man for 5 points? Let's finish. We're this far in. We're gonna finish this.
Well, I think maybe
for 5 points.
You don't do the call in. You would just put Mjolnir on him.
No, you don't have a TK is the problem on this.
Yep.
Oh, you have Mr. Oz.
Mr. Oz.
Yeah, that's right. My bad. Is there an Avengers TA that's sub 40 points to call in?
An Avengers what?
Avengers TA, so you get plus.
+1 move.
Copying that. You know what? You don't have to have that. If you have Wesley Crusher, have Instant Crusher.
Oh my god!
You got a Federation of Planets. It's +1 move.
You guys, it's all coming together.
Oh my gosh, Spider-Man. Oh my gosh. No, the Wesley Crusher. The 15
Instant Crusher
has it.
Oh, did he have it too? Okay, well then
Instant
Crusher has it as well. So there you go.
You don't even have to play Ensign. You can play the Red Leader.
All right, you're welcome, somebody out there. We just built your world's team.
Yeah. There you go.
So that's
I think
my mind right now.
I think it could be pretty good. You could win some games with that.
And I don't know. I wish I could carry like Instant Crusher with me because then you get double Super Sense rolls or shape change rolls.
Yeah. Man.
Oh man, I'm still on the okay. So Beast is 3 points for another perplex. So there's 4, 5 perplexes.
I think that's enough.
What, Tyler? There is never enough perplex, bud.
No.
Okay.
Never enough.
All right.
So I mean, and this team requires no go either. Like there's no go time. If you want to put a ring on him, you can, but it's just ready.
It's not necessary.
It's just ready to go as is too. Hold on, let's see. So Remaker's no good. Maybe the influence ring with the knockback. I'm just spitballing here.
Yeah, that's
knockback
really good.
would be okay. The one that unequips isn't good.
No, Nightbringer, Demonic.
Nightbringer would be okay. I mean, stealth, shape change, super sensitive is good.
Well, he might need Demonic to break through stealth.
No, Giant Reach gives you stealth.
No, it doesn't let you see through stealth.
Giant Reach does, but yeah, it does.
I thought you had to be able to see them in order to. I didn't think it gave you improved targeting. Okay, I guess I'm wrong.
Yeah,
I'm thinking of old rules, I guess.
Yeah, it just gives you improved targeting hindering.
Okay.
Right. Well, I mean, so I guess you could put the I don't know. Maybe there's another object that's not a ring that's good for him. Oh no, that's it. Venom
stealth.
No, Venom Harness.
I mean, area shape change.
Well, you could do the Venom Harness instead of putting Colonel Poison on your team, though.
No,
no. You could just do a map bonus. Right? You could do like the Avengers theme, the Avengers Tower map bonus.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I get that but so Colonel Poison would give him Battle Fury, but she can also push to perplex, and she gives the team leadership.
Oh, she has leadership. Okay.
Man, this whole team, I'm telling you, it's coming together.
Yeah, so if you played the Colonel Poison, so turn 1, Wesley brings the Venom Harness to Spider-Man. Colonel Poison takes an action to just do whatever. And then turn 2, your actions would be push Colonel Poison, call out. You got to have the leadership for it to work. So you don't have you got to have the leadership because your turn 2 would be you can't push Poison because you have to call out Beast, use Perplex. Red Leader has to. That's one action to call out. A Red Leader has to take a power action to do Perplex, so you can get +2s.
Mm-hmm.
And then TK with Oz, and then move. Or Leap Climb Flurry is what I'm trying to say.
Dude, you're flurrying like 14 for 6.
Yeah, well, you activate the Venom Harness. You activate the Venom Harness.
Okay.
Yeah, so you go Venom Harness, so your stats would be 13-5.
5.
And then you have Perplexes to go.
You have 4 Perplexes.
Right.
So
no, 15, you have 5 Perplexes because you got
15 for 6 and 11 movement.
Yeah, you've got 3 from Red Leader, 1 from Beast, and 1 from Wesley. So you have 5 Perplexes.
So you would have 11 movement. So you TK him 8, move 11. That's 19. 2021 is the Giant Reach, and that hits the first square of their starting area.
Yeah.
Done. What's the plus on that theme?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Solid.
Yeah. Wow. I dig it.
I like it.
Miss Guy Spider-Man, I gotta like it.
Dude, you could one turn your Black Adam with it, right?
Yeah, you could. Could one turn Kobik and Trader.
Yeah, man. If we talk about Kobik Trader, they're both dead.
I'm going ahead and taking a picture of this team to post with the podcast later. So
it's a good team, I think.
It's a one-trick pony, but my goodness,
what a pony.
Yeah, what a pony.
Yeah. It's a thoroughbred right there.
It's a Clydesdale.
That's I like the Venom harness on there. I mean, I know that you get Battle Fury twice or whatever.
It's sad you can't get Mr. Oz for the prob. Like up there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other version of that would be Ameridroid just retired, and Ameridroid was a scientist.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to retail, you could play Giant Man.
That's true. Or
yeah.
Is that
I think you don't want to retail necessarily. You want to be able to move up,
carry Oz up
for the.
Well,
for the
he can serve that purpose as well.
Yeah, the freaking problem is that Mr. Oz flies.
Yeah, that's annoying.
That's so annoying. So, I mean, I guess you could, redo the team to give like Spider-Man. No, I mean, giving him like the Space Gem doesn't matter to carry because he can't carry flyers. So you'd be looking at
harness is better.
Yeah, you're probably looking at like how do you get a scientist prob up there, right? So I don't even know if anyone else. Let me just see what all has scientist now. I don't think there's anyone that can carry Oz reliably is the problem.
Lost Ironheart, so.
Yeah, I mean, you could play Giant Man and then just not do the call out. So your actions would be TK, or your actions would be Power Action, Perplexes, Wesley Perplex. Your second action would be TK. Your third action would be carry up Oz with Giant Man and then go Flurry.
It's probably better to have a prob than one Perplex at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
But you would have to drop. You'd have to drop Wesley.
Oh. Well.
It's just 2 Perplexes or a prob. The choice is yours.
You lost that +1 move there, too.
You guys, we can't build the whole team for him. Let's give him a little bit to decide.
Yeah, well, you would lose the +1 move. That's right. So you can't lose Wesley. Damn it, Wesley.
Oh, my God.
Damn it, Wesley. All right, well, you have the options now, folks.
Yeah.
Live team building session with Team Click.
You know who else I thought would be a good Kobit killer that nobody talks about? Starshine B.
Starshine?
41B.
Let me look that up.
Yeah, so Starshine B is like an $8 figure.
Super rare from Infinity.
Mm-hmm.
She's Cosmic Keyword. She has improved targeting, hindering, and characters, and she also has a special range combat expert power that characters targeted by it can't use shape change against. And if you hit them, they can't use stealth or shape change for the rest of the turn.
Yeah, but she doesn't move an attack.
Yeah, well, you can play with Astronomer that can TK her around. It's fine.
True. She is cosmic.
You throw a Spectral Ring on her for Precision Strike.
Yeah, you give her the Spectral Ring, and you can give her the Goblin Glider or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, Spectral Ring is sweet on her.
Okay. Any more teams that might show up?
I don't know. Jason has Jason Alvey has 4 Starshine Bs for sale.
I don't have any for sale, but yeah.
No,
she solves that whole Mangog body block problem too, because she shoots through characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is one of the few.
She has Side Blast.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I think those are all the teams that'll show up.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, it's not. There'll be one weird one out there, I'm sure.
Robots? I don't know. Maybe.
It could be a robot team.
Murder Machine,
Isaac. Probably around Murder Machine, yeah. Minions of Thanos. That's one that'll show up for sure.
Yeah. That's probably true.
I don't know if that counts as cosmic, because I think it's also a cosmic team. But it's there.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm reading. Nate White just made his big pre-world post with a bunch of stuff. Yeah, he says that you're a swordsman and I'm a workout warrior.
I'm going to be a swordsman.
I don't know what that means, but I'm sorry, I'm not trying to. I'll read it after the podcast is done. But those are friends with Nate knows that. I think.
Okay, good.
Nate, I was gonna say Nate. Nate, I think exercises. Part of his thought process is to
do it on
Facebook, which that's his. I don't know if I'd call it like therapy. I don't know if that's not the right word, but that's his.
This process.
Yeah, that's his process to get through things.
When I play, I have to talk to myself.
Yeah. Which is usually like, okay, I want to move here and quake, and then move here and quake.
No, I can't move there. Got to move here, and then I quake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you go, hey, I crit hit. Hey. By the way, that's one thing I've gotten from you is now I'm starting to say, hey. Something good fun when something good happens.
Yeah, crit hit well quicks are the best.
Yeah.
Duh.
I mean, it hits 60 freaking squares. Okay.
Well, Worlds is going to be fun, guys. Let's have a good week this week and have fun for sure.
Yeah, I'm not
Definitely
stressing about it as much as I was any of the other big tournaments I've been to. I'm just like, it's going to be super fun. Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. So, States format.
Oh, yeah.
I think I really only have one thing to say about States format in regards to, so it's Pauper, Rare, Commons, Uncommons, and Fast Forces.
And starters.
And we don't know if WWE clicks are legal yet as of this particular recording.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they do have a starter, right?
Well, the starter WWE will be. I don't know about the actual gravity feed or whatever,
but I mean,
quote unquote.
At least some of them will be legal.
Mm-hmm.
I would think so.
They're all going to have the team ability, right?
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what I would say is, and again, I've said this before about Pauper. Pauper is not meant to be a non-competitive format. Pauper is meant to be an accessible competitive format.
Yeah.
At least that is to me. So if it's supposed to be something where everything suddenly just becomes easy or whatever, then that's not a competitive format. A competitive format means that there's archetypes and there's pieces that rise to the cream of the crop. Not just anything can be played. There can be a wide berth of things that can be played, but there is going to be good teams that rise to the top with Pauper.
Yeah, I hopefully obviously right now there's a glaring problem with Pauper that's being discussed, and it's it's Medusa team, right? The Avengers team.
Well, that's why they switched to
unique, right?
Yeah, I think Highlander would have just been fine by itself without the addition of everything else. But
what else did they add?
Starters and Fast Forces.
Oh,
they didn't have that before.
Yeah, Hulk could be an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, the X-Men set is going to drastically
affect
that format.
Be a thing too. Yeah, that's going to be a thing.
So many good uncommon ones.
Well, good thing you can't spam those Proteuses, right?
Yeah, do 15 Proteuses, 1 action, 15 points of squares of blocking terrain. Not bad.
Oh, I dig it.
Yeah. I actually think the 150 point Proteus is good.
For the format?
No, just in general. I think he's good. He's got 2 stop clicks. He's 11 clicks long or something. He heals when you miss him.
Well, I think my State's plan is just I'm going to buy the WWE starter and play all those figures. And then I'm just going to lay the smackdown on somebody with the ROC. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the pricing's really good, right? So it's a Secret World, Battle World, and Batman Chase and Prime set.
So you'll get 2 chases when you win, if you win, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you get the first pick, so you're probably taking Sheriff Strange or Black Panther or something.
And Firestorm.
Or Firestorm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
No, and you got to pick both of them.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, that comes down to, there's 12 chases, so everybody gets to lead. I mean, there's 16 in the Batman, right? Because there's 12 chases and 4 primes.
Yeah.
I think it's a cool thing because, like, this might sound weird, but, like, Hardak Batman is kind of hard to come by.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you don't. So this is just me taking off the competitive hat for a second. I think it's cool that folks that like Hardak Batman will have 50 kits. Will have 50 plus kits of him out there to choose from.
You don't see many of him out there for trade or sale.
Yeah.
No. I saw somebody. I think Nate was playing him at one point. He's pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, he's not like the top or anything, but let me see. I was going to take a look at eBay and see if Hardak Batman's on there at all right now. I mean, there's a couple, but I mean, there's not like as many as some of the other chases and primes.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, there's only 2.
So do you guys like the format better than the floor format before?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I do for sure.
I like it better than the floor format for sure. Yeah.
I don't like floor just because I don't like sealed. It's the same thing.
Well,
I like sealed, but I don't like, you know what I mean. I don't know sealed. I don't like competitive sealed.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I think to me, floor takes away crappy pools. Because I think I can pilot 150 points of constructed versus nearly anyone else's 150 points of constructed.
Yeah.
And
I also don't like it just because, I mean, it really limits what you can build because you're probably building a X-Men, right? 150 points X-Men or Brotherhood or
Hellfire Club.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, one of those, Maybe somebody brings like 5 Tri-Sentinels.
You could play that Prime Magneto and the Tri-Sentinels.
Yeah.
And then go from there. Yeah.
No, I mean, I get it. So, but I don't know. I just think I enjoy a different event, right? Like I play Sealed, I play Popper. Mm-hmm. I've never really gotten to play something else.
Yeah.
Floor used to be a lot more common in previous years.
I never even heard of the term. They said it.
Oh, I remember it way back from like Monsters and Mutations. Like it used to be a lot more common back in those days.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I think it'll be more popular than a floor, personally. Because Popper's pretty fun. People play Popper.
I saw a lot of bitching about it, though.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, like, just human psychology, only the people that don't like it are going to...
Yeah, they're the ones that speak up. Yeah, I get it.
Most people, I think, like it.
Yeah, I mean, people were complaining about floor, too.
Right,
so,
yeah.
I dig it.
I am totally behind it, right? I mean, I'm definitely ready to go play for it. It sounds like we got the States invite at Big Bang, so either one of us, I'll probably be judging that one, I guess.
Breaking news.
Yeah, Dan already said Sam can play States, so there you go.
That's true.
Yeah. So, I don't mind the judging it should be a breeze. I'm going to say that now, knock on wood. I'm sorry for RIP headphones users there. I mean, it should be all these things that are pretty easy to do.
No, I dig it. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'm just excited for it. I mean, I'd rather play some version of Constructed. I mean, some version of full modern Constructed, I should say.
Right.
Yeah, but there's plenty of opportunities for that.
Yeah. But I'm excited for it. I mean, I'm not going to start thinking about building for it until closer to time. So.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's in November?
No, it's November, early November.
So the first 2 weekends in November.
When is Rock Cup now?
The end of October.
End of October, okay.
Yeah.
So it's Rocktober.
It's probably about 2 weeks. It's probably about 2 weeks after. States probably about 2 weeks after Rock Cup, probably.
I think States is let me look at the calendar. I think. Let me look it up here. ROC Cup. I think it might be the weekend before States actually. ROC Cup is the 24th through the 27th, and then.
So States doesn't start till the 9th.
Yeah, States. It's 2 weeks before States. So.
Yeah.
Is it called ROC Cup anymore?
It is.
Like
this year will be ROC Cup.
Okay.
The next year it's moving out west, right?
I think ROC Cup West will be.
Is that the only one? Is just moving out west, or is it
No, there's going to be ROC Cup East and West.
And West. Okay.
Oh, cool.
So,
I like that.
yeah, it'll be cool. So the last thing for today, skirmish format. I know, Tyler, you have about 10 more minutes to talk about skirmish.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's read it.
So this is a lot. They're going to be. So I think the big thing for me about skirmish is, what are your guys' guesses on the two?
Scott Porter is one of them. Got to be, right?
So does that feel like it's too easy of a guess?
But who else?
I don't think they're trying to trick us. Is there dude? What if it's like, I don't even know, like Chris Evans? Oh my god!
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Either one.
Oh my gosh! Sorry, I'm going to go down a 15-second rabbit hole. Stone Cold's new TV show.
Okay.
I forget what it's called, but it comes on after like Monday Night Raw or SmackDown or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Stone Cold, we got it on record. Stone Cold is hilarious. And he's not even.
I would shit myself. Oh my god!
As Stone Cold shows up, I would literally shit my britches.
Man.
Now, I mean, Scott Porter's cool and all. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He was on a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, he's been on a bunch of stuff. So. He's probably the biggest quick celebrity. So.
That we know of.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if someone's a secret?
Yeah.
Or maybe
Leonardo DiCaprio
like
could be
Xavier Woods or something. What if it's like Xavier Woods or something? Because he's a big gamer.
I don't know who that is.
He's a wrestler. He's in New Day in WWE.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Tyler.
He runs a big gaming YouTube channel.
It could be like a Critical Role person. That'd be kind of cool. Someone like that, like a Felicia Day or something. Probably not, but it could be. Will Wheaton? Oh my god.
Will Wheaton? That'd be cool. Yeah. He could play his own figures.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, it's probably Scott Porter.
I would. It's probably. But there's
two. There's
two. I know.
Oh my gosh, I'm hoping that it's Will Wheaton now.
Will Wheaton's it's a possibility.
I would say that
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Will Wheaton is probably the biggest second guess. We're not getting Chris Evans or Stone Cold, probably.
Right. But Will Wheaton does a lot of gaming tabletop stuff.
Yeah, Will Wheaton does a lot of nerd stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool.
All right, Scott Porter and Will Wheaton. I guess we'll. Let's see. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and go to Instagram, and I think I'm already following Will Wheaton because these guys can't keep
the word. Now you are.
Yeah, Will Wheaton. Is Will with one word? What the heck is Will Wheaton? Is Will Wheaton not on? It's Will Wheaton. I am following him on Instagram, so I will keep an eye out this week to see if he is
in Memphis
joining a plane. I think everybody will know at that point. So, anyway, skirmish format. The article explains it pretty well. You play on one of the smaller maps. So what I had heard from rumors or whatever, or just talk from nationals and stuff, is that they want the game to go faster, like these setup turns that we always talk about and that sort of thing. They want people to start attacking faster.
Man, they shouldn't have made special objects so relevant.
Yeah. So there's a new alternate win condition based on clicks that you steal. and you can start close to folks. Now, there's a couple of things that are banned in the format: Batman Who Laughs, Corrupt Cop, and Lockjaw.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's under the full format rules. So the
Is
skirmish
it just those 3?
for now, yeah.
Seems weird.
Why
Well,
those 3 in
because they
particular?
don't take damage normally.
Oh, they don't take damage normally. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah, but I feel like there are other people that don't take damage normally.
Yeah, I think that they forgot like
Captain America.
Well, no, that Captain America works because if you deal him a click, you get a point or whatever.
Oh, but it doesn't work with Lockjaw because I see what you're saying.
Right, because Lockjaw doesn't take damage. He has the counters.
Right. But Cap says take 1 damage.
Yeah, you score points off each click that you deal.
Okay.
Right.
Not for just killing a character.
But like, there's things that become really good in this format. I always think about, is this format going to become competitive? Now, it was 2017 whenever they first did the scoring. They trialed the scoring redo at Gen Con.
That didn't work.
That didn't work so well. But now they said that they were going to change how the scoring worked. It took them 2 years.
Yep.
So, if
I would love to try this.
We will be trying this. We'll probably do a video of it in the next few weeks. But what I would say is, be prepared for the next 2 years for this game, for this to maybe change in the game. Now, I'm not going to like call my shot, but I'm saying start reading about Skirmish, because it is possible that HeroClix could adopt some version of this for actual play.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to replace your normal. It's just going to be an alternate format, right?
I would say
add another win condition like they did before. Right?
I would say, Jason, I'm in the middle of that. I would say don't discount it. That something like this could fundamentally change the game. So don't keep an eye out for that.
I think I agree. It could. I mean, at the very least, it could make a new win condition like they did before. I'm not sure what it'd be, but
yeah,
yeah, I'm open to it.
So, all right. Let's take a look at questions real quick, while Tylor has just a few more minutes. So we answered Giordano's question. Malcolm, we're going to try to do a podcast with you. Yeah, we're going to do a Malcolm podcast again soon. John Morley's question.
We did
talk about that, so thanks for writing in, John, Malcolm, and Giordano. And then our last question for today came from Jeff Bozeman. Could you guys possibly speak on the differences in the meta compared from what it's like this year as opposed to what it was like when you were first breaking into the competitive scene? So Tylor, when did you jump in?
My first game was a big bang right after X-Men came out. The old X-Men.
The Uncanny X-Men.
Yep. And Battle.
You had the one before that, the 400 limited earlier in that year.
Yeah, but I wasn't a competitive player there. That was just something. It was a local tournament that I just went to, and somebody gave me a team to play. I wasn't like looking at the meta.
I'm still counting that as a win.
It's fine. It's fine. That was the first time I ever met Dan. He stomped me with his zombie team.
I didn't stomp you. We actually had like a 500 or 600. We had like a 600 point game because you were playing a zombie too. We kept stealing each other's engineer back and forth.
Yep.
But and Jason, you started competitive play technically with the ROC, right, in like 2013.
Yeah, like when I really started to get traveling and going to tournaments, like the green battery, like not even all the pieces to it were legal or given out yet. So it was like you had like just a couple, 3 like constructs that you could use.
Right. It wasn't even like
green battery was like
the sniper and the wall weren't even really out yet. That sort of thing.
No, it was like the crossbow and I forget what else. But I was like Just Patelis was legal. It was during War of Light,
Yeah, so you kind of, I mean, that's when I would say a lot of the modern, what I would call the modern competitive era began, was when the ROC really started doing their tournaments. And I mean, I get that there was world champions and all this other stuff before then, but the ROC really brought out your regional competitive scenes.
There wasn't a circuit before that.
Yeah, there wasn't a circuit like WKOs
nationals
weren't a thing
and
at
worlds.
that
That
point.
was it.
Yeah, there wasn't, and there wasn't WKOs either. So
I mean, I'd been to Gen Con plenty of times and went to where they had worlds, but like I didn't actually play in like I played inside the tournaments and stuff, but I didn't ever try to like actually play worlds, back at that time frame.
yeah, so I think what we're all saying is resources were the biggest.
Yeah.
It was.
I felt like it was pretty wide open back when I started.
That's what I was gonna say. Just resources made a lot of pieces competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I agree with that completely.
And it was a completely different game because ID cards just fundamentally changed the way that the game is played.
Right. Yeah. I mean, ID cards didn't make a huge so we were talking about that. Avengers Assemble came out with ID cards. They made an initial impact in 2015, but Faust was so big that I don't even think Paris had ID cards on his World's winning team of 2015, like any of the Avengers Assemble ones.
Really?
I don't know that. I don't know that emphatically, so don't quote me on that, but I don't think that they played.
If he did, it probably didn't matter because it was Faust.
Right. And a well-built Faust team.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, Nick Fury really changed the game with ID cards. But technically, they've been around for 4.5 years now. So, but yeah, I mean, ID cards were the biggest thing, Jeff, and then the retirement of resources.
Yep, those are the two biggest things.
All right, let's wrap this up with final thoughts. Tylor, go first.
All right, mine's a little. It's just an idea I had that somebody should do, and I want them to do it. And Nate's post reminded me of it. Someone should make like HeroClix trading cards with like stats on it for like team building and piloting and stuff like that. And like on the back it'd be like, major victories and stuff. Someone should do that with Photoshop skills. I think that'd be cool. That's all. Oh, and practice for Worlds.
Yeah. Get to practice in this week, guys. Be safe. You go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, I'm just excited for World. Me and Dan will be there Thursday morning, so come say hi.
Yeah, I think Thursday we're going to leave out. We've got a store to stop at on the way down on our route, so we might do a live unboxing if we can find some goodies. And yeah, like I said, everybody be safe traveling in. Take your vitamin C this week. Be prepped for travel. And
check your tires.
Check your tires.
Tylor and I both had flat tires yesterday. Tylor was because he neglected his tires. I just picked up a screw in mine.
True.
But yeah, check your tires, check your car, do car maintenance. It sounds like we're daddy HeroClixers. But those things
are.
Yeah, we are. Be ready for this week. Have fun, be careful, and we'll see everybody this week. Come find us. We'll be glad to talk to you. Thanks, everybody, for listening to Clickstuff today, and we'll talk to y'all next time.
Later.
See ya.